as long as he could live on a financial income. So the tie-in from that previous quote to this quote.
You coming up around the studio, you know how important sound quality is. So while I've always been concerned with writing, when I got into music, it made no sense to record a bunch of the music and have it engineer crappy.
That's a good point, actually, that it has nothing to do with multifacetism, and it may not have a place in the report, but we'll go ahead and listen to the first one. Maybe we can kind of come up with a line of interesting quotes that may actually have relevance to each other.
On my own recording studio, I've done promotions, advertising, marketing, you name it, slash performer, producer. So and being involved with media always came natural to me. I performed like for large crowds before, so being seen and heard by crowds doesn't really bother me.
Okay. I don't know. I think I'm starting to see that this report is, I don't know, I'm not too happy with it. But we'll go ahead and try listening to the other quotes I've selected and work with what we have.
Ultimately, I would like to have a humongous label like Kanye West, but right now that's not feasible in terms of finances.
Okay, well that one's great. He talks about, like, it's kind of funny, it's interesting. He talks about finances, and I don't know what this is. This is bad, whatever it is. Let me unconnect these two pieces, make sure that whatever it is, it's... Oh, this is what I was talking about earlier. This was the three pieces, the facets.
In terms of finances, but
I wonder if I just delete that straight up, the hole in the middle. I don't think that would work, but we could try.
finances, finances, but in terms of finances, 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 but finances, finances, but
I don't like that bump in there. I mean, it's a great quote, and it's annoying, but it's this dot. It's like a small thump in the middle of it. It's almost like I put my hand on the microphone itself, and it made a little thumping noise.
finances, but in terms of finances.
Okay, I think that's okay. So we're going to go ahead and group that by right-clicking, selecting group, or remove from. How's that? And now we'll create a new group, because apparently they were still grouped together in some way or fashion. So we'll go ahead and drag that to the bottom. These bottom quotes, I think, are the three I'm going to choose, but we're going to make sure by listening to this one. I'm not sure which one this is.
Performed like for large crowds before, so being seen and heard by crowds doesn't really bother me.
Now, that's interesting in a way, but for what the relevance of all the other quotes talk about, both sides of the coin, I like to do this, but I like to do that, kind of follow a trend, which help keep this story in perspective.
Ultimately, I would like to have a humongous label like Kanye West, but right now that's not feasible in terms of finances. I like both sides of the coin. If I end up doing broadcast, that's fine. If I end up doing print, that's fine. I think that I'll be well suited in either genre. It just depends on where it ends up, where I can get a job, basically.
Okay, so I like these two. They're both good. What I'd like to do is get that final quote.
You coming up around the studio, you know how important sound.
Now, important sound quality he brings up. That's great. It's interesting. I may want to keep that just because it is different. This is something that I think I'd put at the end because sound quality is not the drive behind this report. I mean, I don't mean to say it that way, but a lot of this is being multifaceted, multi jack of all trades. I want to be I'm a musician, but I also like the technical side. Now, bringing up audio quality, I don't really know if it could transition into that, if that makes sense. But we'll keep it and try and potentially find something else.
But I've always cringed when I saw or heard bad writing or bad speaking. So that naturally like led me to journalism.
Okay, now that was the response to a question of what led him into journalism. I don't know. That quote in itself has a lot of static and a lot of weird noises in it, which is probably my fault.
Like I've always
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of noise in there. We'll go ahead and skip that for now.
performed like for.
Okay, this is really kind of difficult actually to find that last quote. Like I like these two down here, but the rest is kind of.
On my own recording studio, I've done promotions, advertising, marketing, you name it, slash performer, producer. So, and being involved with media always came natural to me.
Alright, well this could be used in the beginning. You could say, well, Dimitri, or I'm sorry, man, hold on.
Antoine Mack.
Antoine Mack. Okay, Antoine is multifaceted, right? And that could be the setup. That could be the setup to the career and the job that could be used in the beginning. You could start off with Antoine Mack is a multi-talented student here at UWM, blank, and then you could bring his quote in right off the bat, actually, and then start talking, and then introduce him to the other quotes that are available. So I like these three. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll take these and move them to the end, actually, and potentially we'll take out some of the ums real quick, if there are any, and work with what we have, then render it, and then go ahead and put that in a Microsoft Word document. So we'll go ahead and listen to these for now.
On my own recording studio, I've done promotions, advertising, marketing, you name it, slash performer.
Alright, I don't know, seems kind of natural in this section here, because it's so tied in with everything else.
You name it, slash performer.
We'll try though, why not?
Slash
Okay, we'll go ahead and try that.
marketing, you name it, slash performer, producer.
Well, that actually kind of makes sense. We'll go ahead and make sure even a little bit more is cut out. Try that.
Name it, slash performer.
Okay, let's try this.
You name it, slash performer. Slash performer. Slash performer.
Dang. Let me go ahead and put all this back together, because this is a mess. Almost there. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's drag this down to make sure that that's what we're looking for. No, it's actually not. That's good to notice. Alright. Let's go ahead and mute this, listen to it. Well, that's definitely part of it. But we'll go ahead and cut that out for now. And listen to exactly what it is that we've done. I'm not sure what I just did. I'm gonna go ahead and fix that. Okay.
Slash performer.
In this program, one thing I don't like about it is that the audio creates these transitions where it fades out naturally. I don't like that.
Slash performer.
Now this is now there's a loud pitch in there. It's like I created something.
Slash